Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Adam Wolf from Gamers Platform, and today we've got another unboxing video for you. Now, since most of you, or all of you, don't even know, yesterday I made an unboxing video. However, it was on a completely different piece of hardware. It was an actual compressor, and I thought it was going to make my audio content better from my microphone standpoint. But it turns out it did not. It didn't actually do what I thought it was going to do. And so I returned that and exchanged it for this, the Yamaha MG10XU mixer. And I learned about this from, I believe his name is Barnacles on YouTube. He works with Jay's 2 Cents on his podcast. And based on what I heard from him, this could be right up my alley. This is exactly, I think, what I'm looking for to improve my voiceover, not only, of course, in my recordings, but in live streaming as well. One of the biggest draws for me is that not only can I mess with the levels, the lows, mediums, and highs, or lows, mids, and highs, excuse me, so I could add more bass to my voice and everything like that, but it has a built-in compressor, so if I wanted to, and it's a one-knob compressor, I believe that's it right there. And actually, let's turn this over and it'll show you right here. So we got a nice little diagram here. We've got a one-knob compressor. Now, the other compressor, the actual compressor that I had a ton of different things that really kind of seemed a bit complicated and a bit too much for what I need. But like I said, you can do lows, mids, and highs. So basically, bass and mids, I'm not sure exactly what they call those, but bass and treble are low and high, and then mids are in the mids, in the middle of everything. But here's the one knob compressor, only for the first two microphone channels. Unfortunately, so for anybody else beyond those two channels, they don't get a compressor. But you know, we also have a board that actually gives effects. So if I wanted reverb, I could actually use this to do that, and it would only take the press of this button right here, as far as I understand, the FX on button. And so I think I could have a lot of fun with this if I really want to, like, you know, I don't know, like, make an echo happen when something epic happens in a game or something, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Either way, let's get to the unboxing. That's enough from me. And I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but yeah, I never showed this before. I did post it on social media, but I think it was like half a month into my employment at my current job, I stabbed myself with this knife. It went in about that deep. So I got myself good, got 3 stitches, but doesn't mean I've got PTSD from using this knife. Anyway, so let's get to unboxing this. Remember, kids, always cut away from yourself. Never want to cut towards yourself unless you're in a rush. Alright, so we're just gonna get this open. Come on. Right, this has a lot more tape than the other device had on its box. I hope that's all I needed to do. That's good right there. Right, I'm not quite sure which side to open. So I guess I'll open both. I think I just had to open one side, and I just opened both for literally no reason whatsoever. So, we got packing foam and everything. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm recording on my phone, so I don't have some professional camera setup. I don't believe in, you know, that kind of stuff right now, especially for my own purposes. It really is not necessary. So we've got the device here itself. I will be unwrapping this in a second. But along with that, we've got a very, it may be multiple manuals in here, but it looks like a pretty well, yeah, multiple languages. Got a couple manuals in here, it looks like. But it'll show me all the fun stuff, so that'll be very useful for me. There's actually something on the other side here, so maybe opening up the other side wasn't such a bad idea. I could have gotten to it a lot easier. And the power brick, which is hefty. It's pretty hefty. So that will be powering the system. Now, keep in mind, this is actually going to replace the Scarlett 2i2 interface that I have, because this is also USB fed. So I won't need my interface anymore, because all of the audio will be going through this mixer. Get this off to the side and let's open this baby up, huh? Now, essentially, this kit it's not even a kit. It doesn't come with. There's actually a kit on Amazon selling for about $207, and it comes with some extra cables. I don't need those cables, so I just went to Guitar Center and got this. Luckily, they had the exact one I was looking for. Ooh, it's a beautiful piece of tech. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, this will be replacing my Scarlett interface. And as you can see, it is USB fed, so it goes directly to the computer, USB 2.0. I can't remember what year this came out in. I want to say about 2016, 2017, something like that. So almost pretty, I guess you could say last year. It does have a switch, which is pretty cool. I think that's off. So this is really awesome, actually. Just all these knobs to play with, and testing things out. We got this effects knob here. I'm not sure what that does, but I've got all of these things to play with, and I'm just really excited. As you can see, by default, the lows, mids, and highs are all at 0. Okay, they're all at 0. And I think this essentially does nothing. This basically, when they're both all in the middle, it means nothing is being added, nothing's being taken away. I want more bass in my voice, more real-time bass, instead of trying to do it in post every single time. So this will help me do that. I'll be able to have it done in real time, and I can do less. I have to do less things in post-production, which is great. And then, of course, we've got the gain volume, basically the volume button or volume knob here, and then the compressor, which goes all the way up to 10. Unfortunately for the Spinal Tap people, it does not go up to 11. So we've got 4 mic inputs here. We've got headphone jacks if you want that. You've got a bunch of inputs here that you could use to hook up speakers, or like MP3 players or something like that, to have music come through the system. So that way you only have to have your headset hooked up to this thing, and then you can listen to everything that goes through here. And then, of course, we've got a myriad of effects here listed out, 24 effects in all, and I'm actually very excited to get to using this. But again, the primary use is to add more balance to my voice, and of course add more bass, and if need be, a compressor sound. And I'm going to give you guys a little taste of what this sounds like in just a minute. So this is the microphone as it is, flat out. All the equalizers are normalized. I don't have any more bass or any more treble or anything like that. This is just the microphone going through the new mixer. I would have done a comparison between the interface and this, but I figured this would be probably really close to what it would be like if I just went through my regular interface. And so now I'm going to make some adjustments and show you guys how it sounds afterwards. And here's the microphone with my adjustments according to what sounds good to me. Now, obviously, I can make these adjustments on the fly. I can add more treble into it if I want to make my highs a little bit more clear. Actually, that sounds pretty good. I basically turned up the bass all the way, or the lows, so I'm just going to turn that down a little bit, turn down the treble, and trying to find a happy medium, as it were. And hopefully this comes through in OBS. I'm not sure if it will, but everything I'm hearing in my earbuds right now is I'm listening to it through the device itself, through the monitor. And to me, this sounds amazing. I've also got the compressor maxed out, so this is actually able to pick me up at any distance and, still be clear enough. I can, if I want to sit back for a second, I can just do so and maybe adjust the microphone so that's a little bit more level. But this is actually, I've been wanting this for so long, and pretty soon I'll be replacing these microphones. Not that they're bad, obviously, listen to it, but I want a compressor or a condenser microphone, excuse me, that would be more akin to live streaming and you know, voiceover and stuff like that. Plus this has some really cool effects. It's got 24 presets, and I've already found my favorite one. And you know what? This is actually a perfect device for me to use for later for a project that I've been wanting to do for so long, and I still haven't started it yet. But do I sound any different? I can do really weird voices like this. So I hope that went through. And this is just awesome. I love this thing already. I just bought it, and it's exactly what I was looking for. And again, you know, it was to add more bass, to make my highs, mids, and lows kind of more punchy, if you will. And then soon, they have some desktop microphone stands at Guitar Center that I can, you know, finally get this thing out of the way and just have the microphone right here. And of course, with a condenser microphone, it might be easier to have it on a desktop mic stand and you know, further away from my mouth, but it'll still be able to pick me up very clearly. But this thing is 100% what I needed. This is exactly what I was looking for. So hopefully this will sound amazing to you guys, and I'll be using it in future recordings. Obviously, I still have my interface. It's actually right there. You can see it, but it doesn't do this, and I don't need that in order to use this, because this is also USB fed. Strangely enough, though, it didn't come with a USB-B, which is the little square one. Luckily, I had one from my interface, so it didn't really matter. Either way, I'm happy. I'm happy. This is a dream come true. I love it, and I can't wait to use it more. Sadly, though, the sound for the game and stuff doesn't come through this monitor, or for anything really, not just the game, but like, you know, in general sounds. So I'm not sure how to get that to work, but I'm gonna try and figure it out. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these things, but I mean, this is big, and now I have a day job, and so I'll be able to do more of these because I'll be able to get more cool gadgets and stuff like that, and I can't wait to share those gadgets with you guys. But for right now, thank you so much for joining me. Please join me again in the next unboxing, where we unbox yet another cool piece of tech that'll either improve or be a detriment to my content. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, thumbs down for the opposite, obviously. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these things. Again, it's the Yamaha MG10XU. If you're a content creator and you know you have experience with this, some pointers would be great. But also, hey, you know, I guess it's just you go by the feel. And I know I keep moving the damn camera because it's on my my desktop, so you know, it's gonna move. And don't forget to subscribe. But until next time, guys, I'm Adam Wolf, and I'll see you guys in the next one.